officially live. Should I put some light on? Maybe we should, or maybe we shouldn't, ladies and gentlemen. We are officially live. Yes, we're gonna give it a couple seconds. Yes, we're gonna give it a couple seconds. As a matter of fact, well, I'm not only gonna give it a couple seconds, but today. Yes, there's gonna be a great show for all of you, and for all of you. You know what? I need to bring out the one and only, yes, the beer that we're going to be reviewing for the stream. It's a very, very popular beer here in Miami. And also, it is hot out here. Especially on a summer day. You need something hot. And I want to say, I cannot wait to do this. So for all of you watching, Ripper Crew, you know what time it is. If you don't know what time it is, Ripper Crew, you know what time it is. We're number one. Yes. Number one stream that streams every day in the whiskey community, and the only drinking and food channel, yes, only drinking and food channel streams every single day. For all of you watching around the world today, yes, this is showtime. We're going to be showing you a good 5. I'll be showing you 5 whiskeys that you need. You just need them, all right? 5 whiskeys that you just need. You need to get them. I need them. Like every time I go to the store, I just need to get it, all right? There's 5 whiskeys I'm going to show you, and they're only 5. Well, there's a lot more, but I'm only showing you 5. So on the stream, we're going to show you 5 whiskeys that I need. That means that every time that I show up in the liquor store, I need to get it. Not only that, but we're also going to be reviewing a beautiful burr, all right? So for all of you watching, if you haven't already, hit that like button. The first one in the chat room today, Edgar Romeo. Huge shout-outs to Edgar Romeo with a $20 super chat. First super chat in the stream. Edgar Romeo, he says, "Ya tú sabes. You know what that means? He says, "Ya tú sabes, baby." That means that, you know what, we're going to do it, and we're going to do it big. And here we go. I cannot wait. This is the first time ever, I think, on YouTube. I don't think there's another review like this. I don't even think there's a review. I'm going to say this. This is the only review on YouTube. That's crazy. That's crazy work. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. I'm going to be starting off with this beautiful Trippin' Animals, Limonada, Rosada. This is a sour ale with a little bit of raspberry, strawberry, and lime. For a lot of you watching, this is supposed to taste like lemonade. By the way, I'm going to give a shout out in the chat room to all my members, all right? But Edgar Romeo, so far, with the $20 super chat, he's got the biggest shout out in this chat room. Edgar Romeo, shout out to Edgar Romeo. And for all of you that don't see his emoji is in the chat box. If you are a member, you could use it. Let's start giving out some shout-outs in the chat room. Farm Kitty, April, Neil, Manny, I see you, Manny. Ethan, it's Riz in the chat room. Good to see It's Riz in the chat room. Also, for a lot of you, I'm going to say this. Let's say this. If your name is green, you have the membership, and I appreciate it. If you haven't really renewed it, always renew your memberships. It changes the color next to your name, and also it's great to have a member that's been here and been an OG. So don't forget, hit that like button, and also don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Point of the matter is, I'm looking forward to this. Yes? So, this is something you could get here in the USA. This company's from Miami, yes. Doral, yes. I'm just going to show you. Nice presentation. Limonada Rosada, 6% ABV. This is a sour ale with raspberry, strawberry, and lime. So I would suggest this to have this before you have dinner. Okay, before you have dinner or on a hot day. Now, I did buy this today. But I did buy it also. I bought it when it was sunny. Bought it when it was sunny. It's raining out here, man. I bought it when it was sunny. So for all of you, let's just say this. If you haven't hit that like button, let me know. Are we going to turn off the light or are we going to leave it on? What are we doing? Lie, no lie. What you want? Lie or no lie? All right, I'm looking forward to this. Here we go. Let's pop this open. And we're going to start talking about whiskeys, okay? But we're going to review this. So, Trippin' Animals. Limonada. I don't even know the color of this. I would think it's pink, right? I would think it's pink. Let's start pouring this up. I've never poured this, so let's do this. Hey, this ain't pink. What's happening here? Tripping out. This ain't pink. I thought it would be pink. I got wamboozled. I thought this was gonna be pink. This ain't pink. I'll tell you that right now. Ain't nothing pink. Only thing is the artwork. I really thought this was gonna be pink. Limonada Rosada. Limonada Rosada. So for a lot of you, let me say this. Here we go. Looks really good. It's a little bit hot out here, but it's not as hot as you might think. Yesterday, I officially almost had a stroke out here. It was so hot that I had to end the stream in 1 hour. Hey, today we're not going to do that. Edgar Romeo put $20 in the tank. And officially, for any of you that send super chats, that means I keep on going, yes? I keep on going. This is false advertising. Let's just start by saying, yes, April Neal, false advertising. I thought this was going to be pink. Man, this whole time, man. This whole time, I thought it was going to be pink. I thought I was going to stun all of you and say, man, look at this pink juice. This ain't pink. This is limonada color. Okay, anyways, for all of you watching, I'm looking still forward to this, even though that we officially, it ain't pink. It ain't pink, I'll tell you right now. So to start of this, let's just say this. Do I want to nose this? Well, I don't want to nose this, but I'm going to nose it for all of you, okay? It looks like Mexican beer, doesn't it? It looks like Mexican beer. This looks like my other beer, Mexican beer. Point of matter is, this is not Mexican, it's American. Anyways, Trippin' Anno Brewing Company, hit that like button if you haven't already. Let's hit those likes. Okay, here we go. Let's try it out. Let's start putting some whiskeys on here. Hey, well, let's nose this out, though. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. It smells insane. This is like Slap Mike Tyson, Slap Mike's Hard Lemonade, slap any company out there that makes lemonade products or any lemonade beer, because this is the real stud. That's what this feels like. It just smells like, honestly, it smells like straight up, probably the best lemonade I probably ever have. Wow, this is insane. Okay, so here we go. Slap Mike Tyson, slap Mike Hard Lemonade, and smack all of them. Because this one right now, oof, that nose is good. Let's try this out. Cheers, all of you. Cheers. Let's try this out. That's got to be the best thing I've ever tasted in my life. That is the best. That's the best sour ale I've ever had in my life. No. Wow. That is so good. I can't stop thinking about how good this is. I'm telling you right now, I'm not even joking. That is, you know when I know I'm not joking, you're not joking? Man, this is so good. I can't understand how good this. Ladies and gentlemen, look, I'm going to say this right now. This is better than Golden Monkey. Golden Monkey is a sour ale. This is better than any lemonade you ever had. This is a beer. This is so good. Presentation is really, really beautiful. I honestly wish this was pink. I'm no homo, but I'm going to say I honestly like the color pink. As a matter of fact, I'm wearing a shirt right now that has pink. You guys want to see the shirt that I'm wearing that's pink? Well, you just have to send a super chat. I can't just show you pink shirts. Well, my shirt has pink on it. As a matter of fact, my shirt is kind of like, this guy straight or is he homo? Because he has pink on it. At the end of the day, gentlemen, wear your shirts, all right? This is so good. Let's try it again. This is so good. I can't stop drinking this. This has to be the best beer to take to a beach. This has, Over here, $5 super chat. Reaper, you're making all the lady want to try this beer. This is, God, I'm going to have to say this. Any woman out there, any man, any woman, I'm just going to say any man or any woman, this has to be the best sour ale I've ever had in my life. It's honestly better than lemonade. It's better than, honestly, I don't even think that there's anything in the world that's better than this, honestly. This is the #1 beer, sour beer I ever had in my life. This beats the whole victory line of sours. This beats all the Belgium sours. I've had a lot of Belgium sours. This beats, honestly, it beats any fruity sour in the market. This is so good. Wow, again, I'm going to say this. You could taste a lot of that. You can taste a lot of that lime and the strawberry. The raspberry isn't coming out too much that I'm tasting, but it's mixed up in there and it's really, really nice. It's almost like you just have to have another one. That's so good. I gotta take it easy on this one. I don't know the proofing on this. So before we do anything, Farm Kitty, thank you so much. Thank you so much for not allowing me to take off my shirt. I was about to take off my shirt. This is so good. Now, before any of you go out to buy this or even try to buy this, let's talk about the price. The price. It's worth every penny. I paid $20 for 4 of these. $20 for 4 of these, and I can say honestly, those $20 you could buy a 12-pack of something else. But this is just worth it. This is better than anything in Willy Wonka Chocolate Factory. This is better than any shoe that you might buy. This is better than the new shoes that I bought. This is really good. This is good as hell. Well, no, my new shoes are nice. My new shoes are nice. Here we go. Let's drink this up. Okay, let me tell you what this is. This is a lemonade that's a tropical lemonade. That's basically what it is. The sour tart. There's like a tart that's not overly tart. I don't like tart, super tart. I don't like super tart things. This is the point that it's sour, but not too sour. It has a tart on there that's really good. And not only that, it's probably one of the most refreshing, this has to be the most refreshing beer you'll ever have in Miami or in the USA, or plain Jane, just a hot day. If you get this really cold, I'm pretty sure it'd be excellent. Sour ale, yes. Limonada, Rosada. I'm going to have another one. Before we have another one, let's show you the ABV. ABV is 6%. 6%. And there is the directions of the company. They are located in Doral, which is basically Miami. Doral, there you go. It's about 20 minutes away from me. 20 minutes away from me, I just get on the highway and I could get myself a 4-pack. But these you could find at the stores. Let's drink the rest of this. This is so good, honestly. This is the best, man. This is the best sour ale I've ever had in my life. Look, this is so good. If you guys don't believe it, here we go. We're going to do it. We're going to do it right now. Here we go. We're going to do it right now. We're 15 minutes in. We're going to do it right now. As a matter of fact, should we do it right now? Oh, let's put this back in the freezer. Maybe we shouldn't do it right now. Yeah, we should do it right now, right? I'm real. Oof. Okay, so I'm gonna pour one more, and then we're gonna line up some whiskeys on here. Okay, whiskeys that I need. All right, so let's finish this. Let's finish this real quick, and we're gonna put some 5 whiskeys. It's it's so good. Man, that's good. By the way, these are bigger cans than normal cans. Just so you guys know, they're not the little baby cans. Here we go. Let's drink the rest of this. And then it's officially the review on the Trippin' Animals Limonada Rosada. It is 10 out of 10, 20 out of 20. As a matter of fact, this is 20 out of 10. This is like insane. Let's pour this up. Let's start putting some whiskeys on the stream. Huge shout outs to the two super chatters. We're at $25.16. $25.16. $25.16. Edgar Romeo and Farm Kitty. Thank you so much. So here we go. We're gonna put this over here. Okay, before we put the first whiskey on here, let's take our first sip and let's talk about it, all right? One first sip. First sip. Here we go. Cheers, all of you. And now we're going to go on with whiskey. Let's drink this up. Somebody said they're eating pizza. This right here with a pizza. Oh, my Lord. Might be my new summer beer. This is so good. Okay, we're going to put some whiskeys on the stream. Wow. I'm blown away. I'm blown away. I'm blown away. Okay, here we go. All right, so the first whiskey I'm going to be showing, I'm going to show the whiskeys. We're going to start showing 5 whiskeys that I just need. Okay, 5 whiskeys that I just need. We're going to start with the first one. Now, the first one, many of you probably know what it is. Let's put it on the stream. Now, this is the first one. If some of you don't know, Russell's 13, it is one of my top 5 favorite whiskeys in the world. But there's an issue with the Russell's 13. And I will tell you this. Just like fragrances, just like anything out there, batches go by batches. Most of the time, when a distillery releases a great bottle, it's usually the beginning of time, right? The beginning of the releases. This bottle, to me, I just need it, man. I just need it. Every time I go to a liquor store, if I see one for a good price, I buy it. Now, it's very hard to buy these because they're very, very hard to come by. But either way, you can still find them. The prices of these are just crazy. The craziest prices you could find, probably $550, $600. I've seen one for $1,000. This one is probably worth $1,000. The point of the matter is they go by batches, just like fragrances, just like anything you like. Anything you like has a different type of batch. Usually that's what it is. But this Russell's 13. It's an oldie, right? This is an old batch, and the old batches have tobacco, leather, and cherry. Those are the main notes on these old batches. Now, the new batches that you see, I kind of don't recommend you to buy the new batches because it took away some of that tobacco note and that leather note, right? I will say that Russell's Reserve 13, you kind of want to get the old batches, and I just love it. I need it. So whenever I do go to a liquor store, what I do is I make sure to check the batch. If it's a batch that I like, it's a good price, I could pay up to $250 for one. Okay? That's what I will pay, up to $250 for one. Now, MSRP used to be on these about $100. It used to be about $100, but now new price on these are about $200. That is a new MSR. By the way, these are four of these for 20. Can you believe that? You're getting real good stuff, man. I'm gonna say this. This is the first time I drink anything in like, what is it? I think since Friday. Since Friday. First time I drink anything since Friday. It's been so hot. So for all of you, cheers all of you. Cheers all of you. Let's drink us up. That is so good. I can't believe how good that is. How can a company do something so good? Anyways, just because that beer is good doesn't mean that this isn't. This is really good. Okay, this is one of our whiskeys. Now, I will say for some of you, don't go looking for this and pay $500. When I go looking for this, I need it. I need it. I need it. I just need it. Right? Out of all the whiskeys in the world, I need this Russell's 13. If I could drink it every stream, I would. But unfortunately, I can't drink it every stream. I just get, what's the word? I feel like if I drink this every stream, I feel like you guys are going to be bored. I won't be bored. But I can't be drinking the same whiskeys every stream. So for some of you, you see me on streams cooking, drinking, and doing a lot of reviews. I can't be doing the same whiskey every stream, but I wish I could because I just love this. So, Russell's 13, definitely one that I like. Here we go. We're officially going to be drinking some of this. Cheers to all of you. Cheers to all of you. Let's drink us up. Man, that is so good. All right, let's put this in the bag. Let's put this in the back burner. All right, so now we have the Russell's 13. Let's start by talking about this real quick. Next one I'm about to show. Some of you probably don't even know it exists. Okay, some of you probably don't even know it exists. I just need to have this. This next whiskey that I'm about to show, I need to have it. Every time I go to the store, I make sure to buy one. And if I don't buy one, it's because I have it already. The next one I'm about to show the next whiskey I'm about to show has also, you can say different batches, but they're not different batches, they're different recipes. Now for some of you watching, some of these whiskeys I'm sure are expensive except one of them. So the next one I'm about to show now. Huge shout out to Edgar Romeo. Huge shout out to Farm Kid with the super chat. Here we go, drink us up. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I can't tell you how good that beer is. Holy Lord. I think it's so good. We just put this over here. All right, let's bag this up. All right, next whiskey. Look at that. Now, if you guys are wondering, what's this? Reaper? This is Four Roses single barrel strength, okay? I get so many of these. I got so many of these, they're coming out of my ass. I have so many of these, man. They're just so good. I will say they have different proofing. Each one has different proofing. And they have different recipes. Now, for some of you that are nerds, I'm not too much of a nerd, so I'm not here to show you, but here's all the recipes you could buy. Look at all the recipes. There you go, 10 recipes that you can buy. Look at that. All right, 10 recipes you can buy. Now, for some of you probably tune in 2025. If you're watching 2025, they did release a red label one. The red label one has nothing to do with these. These are high barrel strength, which means they basically take them out of the barrel, and at the end of the day, you get the full flavor. They're a bit darker. You see the darkness on. They're amber dark. I have so many of these. Again, I will say, I'm going to say it for the second time, they're coming out of my ass. I have so many of these that are coming out of my ass. And it's good. That's good. Anyways, we're going to drink a sip. Cheers, all of you. I can't believe how good this is. This has got to be the best summer beer ever. Imagine going to the brewery and getting hammered off lemonade. I can't believe that. I honestly, I can't believe it. I could drink 100 of these, and it won't hurt me. It won't hurt me. That's such a good one. Man, 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 man. Anyways, point matter is shout out to Ryan Quinn in the chat room. Ryan Quinn. By the way, for anybody that thinks this is lemonade, this ain't no lemonade. This is a sour ale. This is a sour ale with raspberry, strawberry, and lime. You do taste a tropical lemonade. That's what it is. If I can explain to you one thing, what this is, it's a tropical lemonade. So don't believe I like Mike's Hard Lemonade. I think Mike's Hard Lemonade is dookie. Straight dookie. Anybody that drinks lemonade is, well, I don't know if you're closer to the homo side, but I can say right now, when I poured this up, I popped this open, I said, man, am I homo? I poured this up, I said, I drank it up, I said, no, this is masculine, super masculine. This is the most masculine lemonade in the world. This is all American, yes? Beautiful, love it. Anyways, here we go, let's drink this up. This is so good. Shout out to Miami, let's drink this up. Man, that's good. Anyways, go back to this. This is a whiskey channel. This is not a beer channel for any of you watching. All right, this is a whiskey channel. Point matter is, here we go. Four Roses. Now let me show you some. I want to cover the store. YouTubers like to show stores. Oh, let me show the store. We don't show stores out here, all right? Why? Because these stores make money. They make plenty of money. The point of the matter is, another thing you could also see, OESO. This is the real OESO. All right? This is the real OESO. This is the OESO that you officially have to buy, not the OESO that's red label. This one's the real good one. This one's the one that has the very nice fruity notes. This is not just apple. For all of you, and it shows you also a 10 year and 3 months. Right? Now, this is something I need. I need this. I need this like coochie and booty. I need this like coochie and booty. I need it like coochie and booty. All right? This is Four Roses, single barrel strength. And at the end of the day, let me say this. If you haven't bought this, this is not a low proofer. This is not the regular one. If you're buying this for $50, you got the wrong one. If you're buying this, let me say this again for all the nerds out there. If you're buying this for $50, you picked up the wrong bottle. Put the son of a gun back. All right, let me repeat again. If you officially bought this for $50, you got the wrong bottle. Put the son of a gun back. There's one that's a single barrel, right? But it's not barrel strength. It's a regular single barrel. Has almost the same label, but this one's yellow label. Put the son of a gun back. Put the son of a gun back. Don't even play around. Put the son of a gun back. Make a U-turn. Tell the clerk at the liquor store. Be like, hey, I got the wrong one. The Reaper told me if I don't put it back, I'm homo. Put it back, okay? This is the one you need to get. This is Four Roses, single barrel strength. Again, this is 56% ABV. Sometimes they have different ABVs because you're getting it from one barrel. Let me talk about that, but let me I told the guys I got rid of the elephant that I have. I have an elephant out here. I rescued the elephant from India. I actually got him back. I got him back. So let me pet my elephant real quick. Oof. Wow. Anyways, elephant's doing good. By the way, is it just me? Or this damn beak, they put it too long? Was the artist thinking about an elephant when he did this? That nose is way, it should have been like up to here, like this. There we go. There you go. It should have been like, what's the artist thinking? What's the artist thinking? It should have been like this. That's how, boom! Goddamn elephant flamingo. Holy, I just noticed that. Did you guys notice? Like, it's supposed to be like this. That's what it's supposed to be. Bang bang. Elephant flamingo. Wow. I can't believe it. Did somebody not tell the guy, like, hey man, like, that beak is too long? That beak is too long. In the chat room, somebody says it always seems bigger than they are. Woo! Always seems bigger than they are. You know what? It's actually big. Look, I'm not even joking. It's actually big. Look, it's huge. Tripping animals. I'm tripping. I'm tripping looking at this. I'm tripping, man. I'm tripping. Tripping animal. That animal's tripping. Point about it is, you need to get this. Let's put this back here. You need to get this. All right, that's two over here. Boom, boom. Bing, bang, boom, bing. Bing, bang, boom, bing. Oof. Good to see everybody in the chat room. Okay, I'm gonna let's put this over here, man. So I think I'm gonna have to buy more of these beers. These beers are so good. I already drank almost two of them already. I lit up two of them already. Never in my life have I ever had some sour ale like this. Let's drink it up for all of you that are enjoying this stream. I'm gonna show you 3 more whiskeys. The 3 next whiskeys are something that you probably don't even know about. Matter of fact, you know one of them. Do you know about this one? I'm pretty sure. Do you know about it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. The next 2 you might not know. Let's drink this up. Cheers to all of you. This is so cold and good. This is so good. This sour ale. Wow, I'm so blown away. If anybody's watching YouTube in the year 2026 and they're trying to figure out to pick this up, you gotta pick this up. Matter of fact, buy more of them. This is the best sour ale you're ever gonna have in your life. This is so good. So good. It almost sounds like the flamingo beak. Oh, by the way, I want to share this with all of you. This is for all my members, okay? Ryan Quinn, all right? April Neal, Edgar Romeo, all my members that are officially here, right? Any member that was here earlier, shout outs to all of you. By the way, Nye, I see you, Nye. Batman, I see you, Batman. Mama Celeste, that's some good pizza. That's all I used to eat when I was a kid, Mama Celeste. Jack, good to see Jack, our member. Shout out to the member crew, right? Also, we will say, Miss Riz, thank you so much for being here. Okay, let me talk about this real quick. So this glass, I broke a glass, I think it was last year. I don't remember what time. I don't know why I broke it. But I'm aggressive. I'm pretty. I got big hands. My hand is as big as my glass. My hand is as big as my glass. Maybe bigger, huh? And this is a big glass. This is a big glass, right? I'm holding this with 3 fingers. All right, my hand is as big as this, and this is a big boy, right? The point of the matter is, look at the bottom. Look at the bottom. You see the sticker's still there. You see the sticker? Sticker's still there. Sticker's still there, right? Anyways, the point of the matter is, what we're trying to say is, oof, I don't want to say it, but I'm going to have to say it. Remember when I told the guys that I was looking for glasses the other day? Remember that? And we looked for some fine china. Well, when I was looking for some fine china, I decided to go to one store. And there's a store called... Don't laugh. Anybody, please don't laugh. Please don't laugh. If people are rewatching this stream, please don't laugh. Please don't laugh at me. If you laugh, you're cursed. All right, don't laugh. Don't laugh. You're cursed for a whole 24 hours. Don't laugh. This over here, I bought this at Goodwill. Ooh, I paid $1. I bought this at Goodwill. Let's drink this up. I bought this at Goodwill. Uh-oh! Wait a minute. There's a son of a gun. Wait a minute. Think I got him. You guys think I got him? I think I got him. You think I got him? $1. I bought this for $1. April Neal in the chat room says Goodwill's expensive. Hell yeah, it's expensive. I can't believe I paid $1 for this. $1 I paid for this. I can't believe I paid $1 for this. So expensive. I got home. I ripped up that label that said Goodwill because it's disgusting. Right? Real nasty. This was brand new. But just in case it wasn't brand new and it was stored in some oldies attic, I made sure to put a lot of soap, a lot of Dove soap, and I cleaned it up. Cleaned it up with a pressure washer, right? I cleaned it up real hard. It was super clean. I bought this recently for $1. Can you believe that? And so far, it's working its magic. Real beautiful. Real nice. $1. And if you guys don't know what Goodwill is, Dawn soap. I think I used Dove. I think it was Dove. Dove. Blue. I forget the one that I get. I think it's Dove. Point of the matter, if you guys don't know what oh, you know what? Maybe it was Dawn. It was Dawn. It was Dawn. It was the one with the little ducky on there. The point of the matter is, hey, let me just say this. If you don't know what a Goodwill is, it's a thrift shop. I don't go to thrift shops. The only reason why I go to thrift shops is to find whiskey glasses. Sometimes if I get lucky, I can find a good whiskey glass. I went to a thrift shop and I found this. Every now and then I go to the thrift shop to go look for this, right? Go look for glasses. And every now and then I go to the underwear section and I say, you know what, maybe there's some underwears. But I don't buy underwears. I just laugh. Point of the matter is, here we go. Can you believe a thrift shop had this for $1? $1. So good. Again, let me say this. Beautiful. So for any of you that can't stand Goodwill, look, man, I can't stand it either. I took my grandmother to a shopping spree. Guess where I took her? My grandmother that I don't ever see. My father's grandfather. No, my father's grandmother. I took her to a shopping spree one time. This was like 20 years ago. 20 years ago. Or was it 20 years ago? No. Yeah, 20 years ago. I took her to a shopping spree. She goes, where you going to take me? I go, you buy whatever you want, baby. And then I took her to Goodwill. I don't even know how she racked up. I don't know how she racked up all the dollar bills. I spent $37. I spent I think 47 or 37. $50, I think I spent on her at Goodwill. She had no idea what she was buying. She just knew that it was nice. This was like 20 years ago. I don't tell anybody. You guys not going to tell anybody. We keep it a secret. I told her it was Macy's. It was a connection to Macy's. Yes. I told her, yes. It's a connection to Bird Eyes and Macy's. You remember this place? Yeah. Well, get whatever you want. It's all me. It's free. It's all me. I got a coupon. I think it was like $37 or $47. She came out with like a huge bag with a bunch of clothes. I couldn't believe it. I said, boom, bing. Happy birthday, Merry Christmas. Happy birthday, Merry Christmas. It's a Goodwill, man. The thrift shop. I don't like to say the thrift shop because if you go to any thrift shop, some thrift shops are dirty and nasty, right? Some thrift shops are dirty and nasty. I've been to a couple of them just to check them out. They're dirty, nasty. Happy birthday, Merry Christmas. Yes. But the point of the matter is, look, don't be scared to go to these places. If you don't have paparazzis following you, be glad you're not a celebrity. If you're a celebrity and you go into these places, forget about it. You won't hear the end of it. But since you don't have anybody following you, you can go to wherever you want to, right? You can go to any place you want to. And for some of you, I do recommend if you want to get glasses, go check out. This is for my members. I know we're going to have like 1,000 people watching this, or 600, 800. You never know. Sometimes it's 2,000 people watching the stream. If you all officially want to find some good glasses like this, they're brand new, brand new. Now, what happens? Why are these brand new and nobody cares? Like, how are these brand new? They're probably asking. I'll tell you. You see, there's a little hair here. You see this little hair? This could have been from the dead dude. This could have been from the dead dude that had this glass and his family decided to take it to Goodwill. You see this? You see this? This is a little bit suspect. A little bit suspect. A little hair. I don't have little hair like this. I don't know anybody has little hair like this. You see? A little bit suspect. But that's what you get when you're getting a Goodwill glass. This could be a dead dude's. This could be a dead dude's glass. All right, this could be a dead dude's glass. These are the things. You're paying $1. You're paying $1 basically to get a hand-me-down, all right? I know the risks. I know the risks involved, right? I know the risks involved. If I buy this for $1, there's going to be a spirit that's going to follow me and say, hey, that's my glass. I know the risks that are involved. Right? Where's the hair? I don't even know. There's a little hair there. You see it? You see it? You see it? You see it? There's a little hair. I tell you what, I don't have small hair like that. All right? This ain't my dog hair either. Anyways, you already know what I'm talking about. You take the risk. You take the risk, right? This is why I don't buy, yeah. This is why I don't buy any shorts, shirts, jeans, hair tie, ties, shoes, underwears, books. I don't buy Bibles from the Goodwill. I was gonna one time from a thrift shop. I thought there was in West Palm Beach. You guys don't know what West Palm Beach is? So in West Palm Beach is in a rich area, and my grandmother she was living over there. She was living in a wealthy area by the Polo Club. If you know where the Polo Club is, you know where the thrift shop is. The thrift shop had $1 million items. $1 million. The thrift shop had $1 million items. Before I say anything more, let's drink this up. Okay, let's drink this up. This is so good, man. This is good. This is good. Yeah, you never know. Maybe this was his last breath was in his glass. You never know. I'm taking the risk, but it's a rare risk. A rare risk, right? So in Florida, there's a place called West Palm Beach. There's two sides of West Palm Beach. You go to the east side of West Palm Beach. If it's east, it gets ghetto and ugly. If it's super east by the beach, it's rich. West Palm Beach, if it's west, it's rich. That's where the Polo Club is. Whoops. That's where the Polo Club is, right? And there used to be a thrift shop that had expensive stuff. They used to have like jewelry, like jewelry for $100 or $50 that were worth $1,000. They would have like dresses from a dead woman's body. Whoa, okay. A deceased family or somebody that was millionaires that they would just give it to that thrift shop and it'd be like $100 like Louis Vuitton outfit that would go for like $2,000. It'd be like leather jackets that were like $5,000 for like $5 or $50. It's a crazy place, that thrift shop. Point of the matter is, they had everything, that thrift shop. It was like an antique store. It was like an antique thrift shop, right? So one day I went in there. And then This was a long time ago. This was like, let me see how many years ago. 25 years ago. 25 years ago. This was like 25 years ago. So I go into this place, and I've been to this place many times, but this time I had to go because something was telling me to check it out. They had a Bible. The Bible was so thick, and I thought, man, that Bible's from the Vatican. That Bible's for the Vatican. I kept on like eyeing it. I didn't want to touch it. Kept on eyeing it. I asked the lady. By the way, R.I.P. to Ozzy. Ozzy Osbourne. Yes, yes. R.I.P. to Ozzy Osbourne. Let's drink up. Man, this is so good. Point of the matter is, that Bible was real thick. I think it was that Bible from the Vatican. It was huge. As a matter of fact, the Bible looked like it came from the underworld. It looked like it came from a vampire underworld. It looked expensive. So I asked the lady. I remember asking the lady, and the lady had told me it was like $60. I didn't want to touch it, but it looked like a pirate Bible. I asked her. Here's what I asked her. I go, hey, this Bible, she comes like, this, I think this is a Bible, right? It was already open. And then I go to her, who gave you this Bible? She goes, well, sir, I won't forget this. She goes, well, sir, we don't talk about where it comes from, but if you know, we're surrounded by a lot of wealthy, well-off, and we are surrounded by celebrities. So if you don't know already, this Bible probably comes from a very high-end, elite church, or maybe a country. I was so struck in buying it. So you know what I did? I went home at the time. I jumped in the pool. This is rich stuff. What I'm about to tell you is rich stuff. All right? I went home to my mansion, which was a mansion, and I took off my clothes. I jumped in the pool. I made some laps in the pool. This is rich stuff I'm about to say. I jumped in the pool, did some laps. It was getting night time. I'm in the pool and I'm thinking. Mind you, back in the days we didn't have live stream. We didn't have iPhones. Okay, back in the days we didn't have iPhones. We didn't have smartphones. None of this Chat GPT. None of this. Nobody even knew who the hell Elon Musk was back in the days. Okay, we're talking about a long time ago. So I'm in the water and I'm floating. Like, you know how I float? I float like midway, like one of those. Yes. One of those. Yes. Those Navy SEALs, right? One of those Navy SEALs. Just I'm floating. I'm making those bubbles. I'm starting to think. That's how I will always think. Think of the water with my eyes above and just bubbling it up. Nobody around me. I'm like, dude, do I go back to the store and buy this damn? Do I go back to the store and buy this damn freaking thing? $60. Do I go back to the store and buy this Bible? He won't ever guess what happens. You guys want to know what happens in the story? You want to know what happens? I get out of the water. I put my clothes on. They're about to close in 30 minutes. It's a little bit dark outside. You want to hear what I bought? Well, you're gonna have to send a super chat if you want to hear the rest of this. If you want to hear the rest, you're gonna have to send a super chat. I'm just saying right now. This beer is so good. This beer's so good. Hey, gentlemen. This is a whiskey channel. but I have to drink beer. It is a niche beer. It is niche beer. Whipper, you know what time it is. I'm going to show you more whiskeys. But for some reason, it's so hot out here, I can't enjoy, I'm going to say this right now, I can't enjoy whiskey in this heat. Outside in this heat, I can't enjoy whiskeys currently right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to hear the rest of the story, you're going to have to send a super chat. Remind me that I got out of my pool, my private pool, in the back of my mansion. It wasn't my mansion, obviously. It was my grandfather's mansion. It was my grandmother's mansion. We're going to say mansion because it was high ceilings and $1 million house with a golf course in the back, right? Point of the matter is, the pool, it's beautiful to have a pool, but it's high maintenance. Have a pool is high. You're probably wondering, what the hell are you showing me a chihuahua? Okay, so this is Thrift Brewery Company, right? Now, this is actually one of my favorites. Okay? Really nice. This is officially No Mama's Lager. I haven't drank any beer or any whiskey since last Friday. It has been very hot out here, okay? Very hot out here. Dang, Ryan Quinn, throw him in a lake. Somebody throw Ryan Quinn in the lake. He said he can't swim. You know, sometimes if you throw somebody in the lake, they'll drown. But if you throw them in the ocean, they won't drown. Why? Because there's no buoyancy in the lake, just so you guys know. So don't kick your friend or don't kick your pal into a lake. He might drown. So Ryan Quinn, Ryan Quinn. Well, we're gonna have to send like 3 people in the water in the lake to get you. Yes. Oh, he says he can't swim. Oops, he can't swim. Ryan Quinn can't swim. Holy Lord, Ryan Quinn can't swim. That's one of our members in the chat room. He says he could do that breast suck. I don't know what the breast suck is. What is that? Is that Michael Phelps? He could do that breast suck. No Mama's Lager, 6% ABV. Now this is Thrift Brewing Company, and I think I'm gonna sleep good today. I'm not gonna leave today. I got home yesterday at like 4 a.m. No Mama's Lager. Let's pop this open. Ryan Quinn in the chat room, one of our great members. He said he could do that back stroke. Oof, he could do that back stroke. Oof. Oh, damn, he could do that back stroke. Do that back stroke. All right, we're going to go on to a real beer. This is a lager. I just came out of those lemonades. I don't even think they're lemonades, man. They're sour ales. Why do I keep on calling them lemonades? Limonada Rosada, real good. Oh, my Lord, that's so good. Let's pour this chihuahua up. Why does this have more foam? I have no idea. Why does this have more foam? I have no idea. Good to see Kevin in the chat room. Member. If you guys are members, don't forget to hit that like button. Okay, so we reviewed so far on the stream. We reviewed a beer. Currently, a beer is better than having whiskey in the heat. I'm going to say this is a whiskey channel, and I'm reviewing beer. That's crazy. But I'm showing you whiskey, right? So it's a double whammy. It's a triple threat. Why is it a triple threat? Because I'm the one, the whiskey's number 2, and the beer is the number 3. That's a triple threat. My music teacher said, hey, you're a triple threat. I'm like, yeah, I know. No Mama's Lager. Here we go. Let's try this out. Is this one better than the other one? Now, this is Lager. Cheers, all of you. Let's see. Let's nose this out, though. This smells like a lager. Let's drink this out. After drinking that, after drinking that, after drinking that, this tastes like complete garbage. This tastes like complete garbage. Trippin' Animal Brewing Company. Let every customer know, okay? When they're drinking that lemonade, Limonada Rosada, if you go to this, it's trash. This is trash right now. What I'm tasting right now is, it's complete trash. It's Chihuahua. Woo! It's Chihuahua Dookie is what I'm tasting. You know what? What we're gonna do? This is not a good idea. Let me reset my palate real quick. This is really good, but you can't have this after you have a lemonade product like that. If you have a sour ale, I don't recommend you to have no mamas. I have to reset my palate. My palate is officially stuck on this still. This is so good. Remember, this has a lot of tropical fruits. You have a little bit of raspberry, strawberry, lime. The lime is really what's killing my palate, right? The lime. I had already 2 of these. So this is exceptional. Exceptional. This is also exceptional. But the only issue is if you're drinking those and then you go to this, currently this tastes like if you're playing Call of Duty, if you're playing Call of Duty, it tastes like a grenade in your mouth. It tastes like a knife right in your throat. This doesn't give you the flavors that it usually does. My palate is shot because of that beer. But this is good. By the way, there's no lemon. There's no lemon in that other one. Somebody said, does it have lemon? That flamingo, that penguin, look, this penguin. Look, this penguin got no lemon. All right, this penguin. So if you buy this penguin, Trippin' Animals, if you buy this penguin, Trippin' Animals, it got no lemon. All right? The penguin got no lemon. That's the first time I ever see a pink penguin. That's cool. Anyways, drink some. Wow, this beer is so brutal. This beer is so brutal. Wow. Let me say this. I just had 2 of these. This thing right here, it's I don't even know what to explain it. It's crazy. I want to put this right here because I don't want to mop this company up and just say that it's horrible. It's not bad. I love it. I love what I'm drinking. Let's back up. All right. Jesse, good to see Jesse. By the way, all of you that are members, shout out to my members first. Second, shout out to my subscribers. S1R Toast. Hope you're having that toast in the morning. Jesse Hernandez, good to see Jesse. All right, so we're going to show the third whiskey. All right, so this third whiskey, I have to have this third whiskey, man. Honestly, I have to have this third whiskey. This third whiskey, every time I go to a liquor store, it's the first thing I actually look for. It's the first thing I look for. Trying to take a guess. Trying to take a guess in the chat room what the next whiskey I'm about to show. So the next whiskey I'm about to show is literally, I look for it every time. There's not one time and I don't never look for it. It's the first thing I look for. If you're thinking I'm looking for Blanton's, you're wrong. You're wrong. I'm looking for this. What is this? What time out? What in the heck is this? What in the heck is this? Somebody said Elijah Craig. Nope. What the hell's even this? Oh, that came out of the bottom. Oh, that came out of the bottom. We clean. We clean now. Somebody said, what the hell? We clean now. Look at that. We clean. Remember that I told you I had the skew. We clean. We clean now. That bottom end, that bottom is clean. The end got, ooh, that's amazing. This is a clean one. Fresh and clean. Anyways, here we go. Let's drink a sip. I'm gonna put the whiskey that I'm talking about on the stream. You could guess what it is, but currently I don't think anybody you're gonna guess. Store Life Farms. Anything that has to do with Starlight, forget about it. Okay, Starlight, nope, nope, nope. That's what we said. All right, here we go. Let's put it on here. Here we go. So the third whiskey that I need it. I need it. Good to see Jesse Hernandez. Here we go. I need this, okay? I don't care how many of you say that you don't need it. I need it. I think I have a total of 6 of these. 6 of these, okay? This is like having a side woman with different kind of titties. Pink titties, black titties, brown titties. Point of matter is, gentlemen, this is an adult show for all of you watching. That was way too R-rated. This is like having like a different pair of shoes. Okay, this is like having like blue shoes, dark blue shoes, black shoes, Nikes. This is like having shoes from literally soft shoes. I have to buy one every time. Okay? I have to buy one every single time. You guys are probably wondering, but you have so many, why do you keep on buying them? So here's the thing. Okay? Here's the thing. Not all titties are hairy. Okay? Gentlemen, for the ladies, I'm going to do this for the ladies. Okay? Not all men are hairy. Not all men are hairy, all right? I'm going to do it for ladies. There's a lot of women out there that like hairy nipples. I don't know what it is, but there's a lot of women out there that like men with hairy chests, right? Some of you women can concur. Some of you women like them men with hairy chests, right? And then there's women out there that like men with clean chests, right? Well, point of the matter is, what I'm trying to say here is in a PG-rated formula, they're just all different, okay? They're all different. Now, this Joseph Magnus, just so you guys do know, this has a batch, okay? This is a batch. For some of you that are watching, there's a different proofing. And for some of you, there's just a different, they're all different, all right? They're a different blend. They're a different blend. Let me just say that right now. It's like going to Puerto Rico. You ever go to Miami and you go to Puerto Rico? Every Puerto Rico is going to have different kind of employees. What does that mean? That means sometimes your food is going to be less soggy or more hard, or the sauce is going to be halfway. Point of the matter is every Puerto Rico in Miami is different. Okay? Now for some of you guys, some of you watching, you're like, what the hell is this guy talking about? What the hell's Puerto Rico? Some of you out here, how can I explain it to some of you? It's like having different kind of pizza. Okay? Okay, that's a bad scenario. It's like having different kind of pizza. How can I explain this to you? Oof. The most simplest thing. I should have thought of this. The most simplest thing. It's like having different cigars. Okay, this is a cigar blend. And if you don't know already, this is a cigar blend. So what does that mean is the organs is going to be a little bit different. Okay? It's almost like having a different cigar every time. It's like having a different cigar every time. Right? For some of you men, you guys know what it is to have a different cigar. Every cigar is different. It's just what it is. Every cigar is completely different. Tastes different. Has a different ending. It has a different mid. It has a different beginning. These are just like a cigar. I love buying this. Now, it's a little bit expensive. Okay? It's a little bit expensive. Somebody in the chat room says that they smoke half a cigar a day. Damn, what you doing, man? Smoke the whole stogie. Anyways, one thing is, bad thing is that it costs $215. Ooh, some of you like, ooh. Yes, this costs $215. $215. I think my first paycheck in my whole life, my first paycheck when I was a kid, when I was a teenager, $284. I worked my ass off like a donkey. I worked my ass off like a donkey. I worked so hard. I took care of the customers when I was a kid. My first job ever. I think I was 17 or 6. I think I was 16. First job ever. I worked my ass off like a slave, like a slave, like a slave working the cotton fields. I was a slave. I was a slave. Yes, working the cotton fields and vacuuming the damn farm. That's what it felt like. I was a slave. When I opened up that envelope when I was a kid, $284. $284. I saw the check and I said, dang, my first ever boss told me, he gave me the check, and he said, don't spend it all in one place. What the hell you mean don't spend it all in one place? This is my paycheck. If I want to spend it all on, if I want to spend the $284 in a house in Mexico, because houses in Mexico cost like $10, I spend it in a house in Mexico. But I never did. I never bought a house in Mexico because I know the cartels run in Mexico. Point of the matter is, it was $284 my first paycheck. And what did I do? This is the worst thing about the whole thing. You want to hear the worst thing? You want to hear the worst thing? Want to hear the worst thing? When I took it to the bank, it took 3 days to clear the check. Damn it, what do you mean? It's my money. 3 days. 3 days. What you talking about 3 days? 3 days to spend all the money. Damn it. I do know that some of you, I know that some of you probably like from the 1964, 1970s. You guys are from 1970s. You guys like, we never had that issue. We got paid under the table. Well, that's cool. You got paid under the table. Cool. Cool for you, bro. Cool for you. Let's drink this up. Cool for you. That's cool. First time work. Cool. That's cool. That's cool, bro. It's your first time working, yeah? 1974. Cool. What? Who gave you the mobster? Mobster gave you money. That's cool. That's cool. He gave you cash. That's cool. How much he gave you? $300 the first paycheck. That's cool. Cash money. That's cool. That's cool. Point of the matter is, ladies and gentlemen, if you're born in the 1980s, shout out to the 1980s. I'm born in the 80s. I'm born in the 80s. So for some of you, I'm born in the 80s. Anybody from the 70s, you know what? I'm going to say this. You know what? Anybody born in the 60s, you know what? Anybody born in the 60s, you could probably have a turkey neck at this point. Yeah, turkey neck. Anybody born in the 60s got a turkey neck. How many turkey necks we got? You know what? If you're born in the 50s, you got a turkey neck. If you're born in 1945, when you know, that dude with the mustache. If you were born in 1940s, that's the worst time to be born in the whole 1940s. Is the worst time to be born. 1940s, Lord heavens. Anybody born in 1940s, that is the most craziest time to be born. 1940s, man. Crazy. You literally woke up in a war. You woke up in a war. Lord heavens. Anyways, the point of the matter is, hey, Joseph Magnus. Let's not forget about Joseph Magnus. Okay? This is my top 10 favorite whiskey. Every time I go, let's get serious. Every time I go into the store, I look for this. I pay up to $220 for this every time. I love it so much. It's, honestly, it might even be my favorite whiskey in the world. It might be my favorite whiskey in the world. The only issue with me being and telling you what is number one, My number one favorite. The only issue is I like too many things. That's the thing, you know? I like too many things. I have so many shoes, I have so many fragrances, I have so many cars. I'm joking, I don't have too many cars. But I do have a motorcycle. I have a lot of barbecues. I'm just joking, I have 2 barbecues. We see one over here. Yeah, we see one over here. One barbecue, the other barbecue's to the right side. Got a lot of beers, got a lot of whiskey. Yes, yes, got a lot of money. Anyways, the point of the matter is, hey, Joseph Magnus. Joseph Magnus. Number 3. Number 3. Let's put this over here. Put it over here. Looks good, right? Looks good, yeah. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good. By the way, this is good. I honestly, if I would have drank another lemonade lemonade Rosado. I'm drinking this, and I'm starting to think, man, I wish I could have drank another one of those Limonada Rosadas. Why did I go on drinking this? Why did I go on drinking this Chihuahua, man? It's good, though. Doesn't it look small with my hands here? It does. Let's back this up. Okay, so number 4 whiskey. Number 4 whiskey. Oh, I gotta have this. Number 4. Oh. Man, this beer is who goes to a beer distillery? They don't call it distillery, they call it brew house. Who goes to a beer brew house and drinks all these beers? Stay home, man. Who the hell goes to a brewery house? Stay home. Drink the whiskey at home, because if you gotta throw up, you can throw up in the bushes, in your own bushes. Who goes to a brewery house and buy these when I could just buy them at the store? You know what? Tripping Brewing here. I'm not trying to take away the clients that go to you. We're gonna have a lot of people watching this stream. There are gonna be a lot of people rewatching the stream. I'm not trying to take anything away from your customer service. I've never been to Anno Brewery, only the parking lot. I've only been to the parking lot. I'm pretty sure that they're a cool place. The 2 coolest distilleries here in Miami, or we could say Florida, to me, Funky Buddha, Trippin' Animals. Those are the 2. Let me repeat it again. Trippin' Animals Brewery and Funky Buddha. Okay, those are the 2. There's another one, but the other one I'm not going to say because, well, I'm not going to say the other one because I just don't want to promote the other one. The other one can suck it. Anyways, talking about beer from Tony Montana. Yes. Miami-style beer. Tony Montana, we could say that if Tony Montana came to Miami back in the days, he would be drinking Coronas. He wouldn't be going to brewery houses. Brewery houses ended up, like the brewery, like the Wynwood and the art and everything of the art of beer ended up coming up in this decade. In the last 10 years and the last 20 years, it started happening. It started happening in the year 2000, right? 2000. There's people, and I guess you could say the new generation that like to do beers and kind of craft beers. And they ended up turning into adults, and now the adults, I know some of them that brew some beers. I know a couple of them, as a matter of fact. And one of them, he's doing pretty good, but he has to get his own location. Point of the matter is, when he does get his own location, I'll start drinking his beers, and I'll promote it on the stream because it's him. I don't like to promote companies. I don't like to promote stores, but I do like to promote friends, right? But if his beer is trash, I'll tell you it's trash. Let's drink this up. All right, so on the stream, we're at $25 on the damn stream. $25 on Super Chats. I feel like I can't even buy a whole pound of bananas. Point of the matter is, you know what? We're going to put another whiskey on here. We're going to put another whiskey on here. I'm glad you guys didn't let me finish that story that I was going to say earlier on the Super Chat. You guys didn't want to hear the story. That's good. You let me know when you want to hear the story. But at the end of the day, I don't even remember the story. I just know that I remember. What did I remember? Coming out of the water of my pool, yeah, getting dressed and going to the store again. That's all I remember. And there was a Bible involved in that story, but I'm not going to say it because we didn't get another Super Chat. The point of the matter is, the number 4 whiskey that I always look for, and I must have it. I must have this. Let me say this again. I must have this. I must have it. Must have it. I don't care what anybody says. If I find it for MSRP, I buy it. I don't care even if I have backup. I buy it. All right? And that is something that some of you can get. Boom! This is a big 1.75 Buffalo Trace. Okay? 1.75 1.75 Buffalo Trace. This is a big boy. Yes, Ryan Quinn, this is a big boy. I have to have this. I have to have this. This is like passing by a Burger King. It's like passing by a Burger King and not wanting Burger King, but just got to make the U-turn. And you just hold yourself back. And you know what? I'm not going to have Burger King. I'm going to have Five Guys. Hell yeah. I'm going to spend the $30 on Five Guys. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, Buffalo Trace, 1.75. You see it? Heavy, heavy. Whoops. Heavy, heavy. We can say officially that is the big boy status. We could also say another thing. And I'm going to say this. This is a rumor. A rumor which I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it like this. I'm going to keep it at rumor status. Now, when I start buying these, let me just show you the bottle. Boom. By the way, somebody says, by the way, I do put this in my pocket. I put this in my pocket, by the way, my jean pocket. When I walk out of the store, I tell the lady, no bag, no bag, no bag. She goes, well, no bag? I go, no bag. I just put it in my pocket. I put this huge thing in my pocket every time when I go out to the parking lot, go back in the car. My pants are usually all the way down. But this is a big one, 1.75. And the reason why I got into collecting this, not collecting this, but just buying this in general. I bought this in general because, oh, by the way, you have to wear FUBU pants. Okay, you gotta wear FUBU pants when you're wearing this. If you don't know what FUBU pants are, you gotta wear FUBU pants. You gotta wear FUBU pants if you're putting this in your pocket. Okay, let me repeat that again. You gotta have some FUBU pants. FUBU. Anyways, point of the matter is, why did I start collecting these and why did I start buying this? A long time ago, I think you guys already know, but I'm gonna repeat it again. Some of you don't know. But I'll tell you, the big boys, unlike the small 750s, the big Buffalo Trace bottles, they tend to have more of a blend, like they have more older barrels in them. I've learned this a long time ago, and the reason why I do know that it's kind of a fact is because at the time, a long time ago, I wanted to know at the time, this was a long time ago, this was like, give or take like more than 6 years ago, maybe 5 years ago, right? So I made sure to make this was before even YouTube, I made sure to try to test it out. I bought 2 of these. And there is a SKU on these for some of you that don't know. but you have to look for it. It's somewhere down there. You see the skew? There you go. You can see the skew. You see the skew? You see the skew? You see the skew. Okay. Anyways, there's a skew number on here. And when it comes to this bottle, I learned a long time ago that they put a little bit more age barrels on here, in here, because it's the same recipe. They put a little bit more aged barrels, and they give it just it gets more depth. It gets more depth. And it gets more flavor. It gets more. It's a little bit richer. It's a little bit better. It's almost like a store pick. So I wanted to test it out a long time ago, and I'll never forget this. I bought two different bottles in a different period of time, and I popped them open. There were the big boys. They were the big boys. They were the big boys. Okay, they're the big boys. Ladies love them big boys. So I poured it in my glass. One of them had, I won't forget this. One of them had a lot of brown sugar and cinnamon and oak. Okay? One of them had a lot of brown sugar, cinnamon, and oak. The other one that I had open at the time, the other one that I had opened, all right, the other one, look at it, it's so big, look at this round thing. It's huge, 1.75. 1.75. Anyways, the other one that I had opened, I won't ever forget, it had fruit notes, it had brown sugar, it had caramel, and it had oak. They were different. They were so different. The one that I had opened, it had more boom, it had more impact. The newer one that I had opened, it had more of a fruity content, oak, and it had caramel, a good amount of caramel compared to the brown sugar that I was getting on the other one. Now, for some of you, you can believe what you have to believe, but at the end of the day, I'm trying to tell you, and I'm trying to give you a good stream. I'm trying to explain to you why this is actually even closed. This is closed, but because I grabbed a random, I grabbed a random Buffalo Trace I had. I think I have a total of, for the 1.75, I have a total of I think I have six of them so far. Six or seven of these big boys. 6 or 7 of these big boys. Six or seven of these big boys. But definitely, you have to have this. I have to have this. Now, what are we going to do? We're going to put this. Does it look good? Looks good, right? Put this. No. You know what? You guys already saw enough of this. I'm gonna move this out of the way. Okay, so we have these already so far. Four. We have four. We have four. We have 4 so far. Now the last one that I want to put on the stream, there's a lot of people that look past it. There's a ton of people that look past it. And I'm gonna say this. The next whiskey is an American whiskey that it's inspired by a park. Okay, it's inspired by a park. I can say this to some of you. You look past it. I don't think you should look past it. You should buy it. For some of you watching around the world, whiskeys are hard to find. There's a lot of whiskeys that are good that are hard to find. Okay, there's a lot of whiskeys that are hard to find. They're really good. But there's this one whiskey that I have on number 5 that I have to have it. Okay, now let me explain to you why I have to have it. First off, the next whiskey I'm about to show, it goes good with cigars. So if you like stogies, if you like smoking stogies, by the way, my nails are looking nice. My nails looking nice. I need to cut them. I think I need to cut them. My nails are looking nice. I don't go to the nail salon, by the way. I saw some dude yesterday. He had his nails done. I was about to tell him he's JY. I didn't want to tell him that because I felt like if I would have told him that, he would have got it from the table. I don't need him to get it from the table. He ended up getting it from. Anyways, point of the matter is my nails are nice. April Neal says I need to. I don't need to go to a nail salon. That's for the women. That's for the women. Any man that goes to the nail salon, any male that goes to the nail salon, guess what? If you go to a nail salon, guess what? You got so much money you don't know what to do with it. How about you go somewhere else? Don't go to a woman's salon. Come on now. Hit your consent. Hi, the next one I'm about to show. I'm just going to show it. Yellowstone. I need to have this. Good to see Kay. Good to see. Wait a minute. Kay doesn't have a membership. Oh, no. Kay doesn't have a membership. Her other account has a membership. Her other account is a fragrance content channel. Kay, good to see you. Anyways, point of the matter is, I have to have this. For anybody rewatching this stream, for all of you rewatching this stream on the Monday through Friday, I know a lot of businessmen, firemen, law enforcement, average Joes, people out here that love fragrances and that love whiskeys, that love cooking, that love beers, just to love anything to do with the channel. You guys already know I have a certain appetite and certain things, right? And I'm going to say this, you just have to have this, okay? You have to have it. Every time I go to the store and I find one, I buy it. There's a reason why I buy this. It's underrated. This is the most underrated whiskey probably in the market right now. No YouTuber talks about this. Literally no YouTuber talks about this. Nobody really reviews this because there's so many other whiskeys out there to review. But the one thing that you have to understand is they're finished in different kind of things. This one's finished in Marsala Superior Cask. Marsala Superior Cask. Right? And it's expensive cask, but it's so good. I have all of them. I think it was 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023. They're all different. They're all nice, but they're expensive. There's people that don't want to pay top dollar for these, right? The most I've seen for is $250 or $300. But you have to buy this. I just have to have this. I have to have a Yellowstone. Now, this is a Yellowstone 101. This is, yes, the finished Yellowstone. There's different other Yellowstones out there, and they're all different finish. They're all different finishes, right? And by the way, over here, for any of you that are not drinking, I appreciate you that are not drinking. You guys are amazing. You guys are awesome. By the way, for the fragrance community, if the fragrance community is watching, I own them. The Reaper owns the fragrance community, right? The point of the matter is, I do tend to say what I like to say. I'm honest. People don't like honesty. They like to be sold a dream. On this channel, we don't sell you a dream. We're honest. I don't like to sell you a dream. I like to help out other people. That's what I like to do. If you don't know me already by now, yes, I am the Reaper. I'm the most brutal son of a gun on YouTube, but I like to help other people. Even if I hit them in the head with a potato or a tomato, I'm probably doing that for a reason. Point of the matter is, let's zip this up. Kichi K, member. Kitchen K, you have one free message to send in the chat room today if you want to. So Kitchen K, this is what you have to do. And for all of you that are members, here's how you do it. In the comment box next to the money sign, you click the money sign. When you click the money sign, you get one free message to add per month. Every month that you are officially a member, you can add one free message. You click that free message, and you could type whatever you want to add to the show. That goes for all of you. All of you that are re-subscribed members. That's how it is. I want to let you guys know because some of you don't know how it works. Just because you click the money sign doesn't mean you're paying something. You just click the money sign so you get that free message if you're a member. One free message per month if you renew your membership. Kitchen K, thank you so much for being a part of the stream, being a part of this community, and being a part of the best community. Yes, this. I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it because, you know what? Everybody else has been using that verse. Everybody's using that verse. We did a whiskey called Smoky Verse recently. Everybody's using the verse after the name. Over here, Kitchen K, member, OG member for 11 months. I hope everyone is having an amazing day. Kitchen K, cheers to Kitchen K. Cheers to Kitchen K. And let's drink this up. So Kitchen K, here we go for all of you. Recap, we drank these. Penguin looking, beautiful. Pink, I thought this was pink. You can go rewatch this one. Right? I thought this was pink. These are good. By the way, Jason Kane, I think I saw him in the chat room. My man, you got to get this. It's good for a hot day. But it ain't pink. You know what? Maybe that's good that's not pink. Currently, I'm currently drinking this one, Trippin' Animal Brewing Company. No mames. Oh, by the way, you guys just didn't see the name? Limonada Rosada. That's what we reviewed. The best sour ale in the market. Really good. Amazing. Huge shout outs to Kitchen K. And huge shout outs to the stream today. Let's drink a sip. Let's drink the rest of this. So we officially we got 5. How do we put this? We should put this, where do we put this? We have 5. By the way, yellow, so they go, you can take a photo of this. It's a beautiful bottle too. MSRP for these are about $100. They're underrated. Nobody talks about them. They're so good. Now, if you want to know how good this is, let me tell you exactly how good this is. Put this in the blind. Now, I do want Kitchen K eventually to have drinks at least once a week. If there's ever a time to all of you to have, live it for a Saturday or Sunday. Okay, give it a Saturday or Sunday for you to drink. Enjoy your drinks when you're free. Get yourself a nice whiskey. Drink a little bit of whiskey. Don't drink the whole thing. Remember, the best part of buying expensive whiskey is, you know it's expensive, and you don't want to drink all of it, right? It's so expensive, it's so rare, you don't want to drink all of it. So, my recommendation for all of you, get yourself a good whiskey. And you know it's expensive, you don't drink too much of this. All right, drink a little bit of it. An ounce, 2 ounces, and you should be good to go. Let's move this around. But at the end of the day, we gotta put it like this. Buffalo Trace, yes, that's the one you really need to get. Oof, 1.75. Now, the best part about this, damn, it's like slapping that booty. It's like stamping a booty. Point of the matter is BBL stink, but you know what? Buffalo Trace doesn't. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to say this. Buffalo Trace, 1.75. 4 Roses, single barrel. You got to get that. I have to have it. I just have to have it. Every time I go to the store, I have to have it. Russell's 13. You saw Russell's 13. There you go, Russell's 13. I have to have it. Now, the new ones, in 2025, I'm not buying that. The new ones, I'm not going to buy the new ones. If the new ones don't have tobacco or leather, I ain't buying it, man. If the new ones don't have leather or tobacco, I ain't buying this son of a gun. By the way, we got to put a light on because you guys can't see the back. We can't see the flag. We can't see the flag. We can't see it. Now we can see the flag. There you go. I put the light on the back. Nobody told me to put the light on. Unbelievable. Joseph Magnus. The cigar blend. You have to have this. I have to have it. Every time I go to the store, if I literally don't find it, well, no big deal. But if I find it at the store, I buy them because they're just so they're all different. They're all different. They have a little bit more like oomph. Some of them have like and then other ones have like that They're all different. They're all good. Remember, it's like having a different stogie. That's the beauty of this one. It's like having a different stogie. Yes, R.I.P. Ozzy. We said that on the stream, Randy. And for some of you, I'm going to say this. Ozzy Osbourne. What did Ozzy Osbourne like to drink? Well, Ozzy Osbourne, he liked to do drugs. That's what he liked to do. He liked to do drugs. I saw a documentary of Ozzy Osbourne one time. He liked to do acid. Ozzy Osbourne, LSD. He liked to do really crazy stuff, man. That boy. I feel bad for Jack Osbourne. I feel bad for Jack Osbourne. Jack Osbourne, his son, such a good guy, man. Such a good guy. Jack Osbourne, such a good guy. He does like alien kind of a ghost kind of a hosting. Such a good guy. I think we're all gonna miss him. By the way, Bruce Willis, he can't see, he can't hear. I think we're at the pinnacle of all the celebrities passing out and dying. Who's next? Michael Jackson already died. Johnny Cash died. Elvis died. Who else? Who else is next? Bruce Willis is about to be next. Jackie Chan's about to pass away any moment. It's crazy. I think Ozzy Osbourne did every drug possible. April Neal said Ozzy had Parkinson's. Ozzy Osbourne had a lot of things. He had a lot of things. One thing is for sure that all those drugs that he had kind of messed up his brain, right? Messed up his brain. That's the thing of having drugs. To me, I think drugs to me, it's not my thing. Other people like drugs. I just don't find the fascination of it. I'd rather have an addiction of buying fragrances or shoes or barbecues or whiskeys or watches or Pokemon cards or I don't even know what motorcycles. I wish I could buy I wish I could buy 5 motorcycles, but I don't have room. I only have room for mine, right? Get your cape, be young, get your cape, be young. April Neal. Somebody in the Fragrance community reached out to me last week. I want to be honest with all of you. Somebody in the Fragrance community reached out to me last week. They wanted me to hop on this channel. And if you guys don't know, okay, we are the number one trending channel when it comes to Super Chats. And we only have under 20,000. We have under 20,000 subscribers. We're number one trending channel for a reason, and it's because of me. Somebody in the Fragrance community reached out to me, and they wanted to do some drama. Like they wanted to bait me into a stream for them to get Super Chats. The Fragrance community has nobody on the Fragrance community that's good in live streams. In the whiskey community, let me say this. I'm gonna say it like it is. In the whiskey community, there's a lot of people in the whiskey community that they just don't have personality. I don't give a damn about how whiskey smells like or how it tastes like because I already know how it tastes like, how it looks like, how everything. I don't really want to know that. If there's a consumer like you guys that are watching, the last thing you want to hear is somebody say, "Let me see how this smells like." Ooh, it smells like cinnamon, butt plug, nutmeg, butt titty. It smells like a little bit of rubber. It smells. Nobody wants to know any of that, right? You guys want to cut to the chase and know if it's a good product, something you should buy. There's a lot of people in the whiskey community that don't have the possibility to be charismatic. It's just what it is. They live their life not being charismatic, not being fun, not being anything. They just want to get down to business. YouTube isn't really a thing to be get down to business. It's an entertainment platform. That's what it is, and people don't understand that. The point of the matter is there's a lot of YouTubers that also have quit because they're not up for it, and I hope they did quit. Do something else with your time, right? Do something else with your time, 2 hours of your time, putting on to YouTube, other things you can do. The point of the matter is the fragrance community has a lot of broken noses, and the whiskey community just have a lot of nothing, right? We have to say there's opinions everywhere. There's people on YouTube in the whiskey community that don't recommend this. Okay, they don't recommend this. I recommend this every time. Every time because why? Because this 1.75 is going to be just different every time. A little bit different every time. I don't know how the shoe community does it. Because the shoe community, when the Jordans come out, why does my fingers look like I went to the salon? The shoe community, every time a new Jordan comes out, they go crazy. You know what? Those shoes are made in China. They're made in China. You shouldn't be going crazy. Let's drink this up. The point of the matter is, what I'm trying to say is, there's a lot of people that shouldn't be on YouTube, but they still make content. Video content is fine. Short video is fine. If you're on a live stream, I don't think there's a lot of people that should be on a live stream, and that they accept it. There's a lot of people that accept it. But I will say for all of you, I don't really care what any other YouTuber does in the whiskey community. We're out here reviewing beer on a whiskey. I mean, come on, baby. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. We're reviewing beer in a whiskey. Whiskey. 5 whiskeys you need. I need, right? Man, you can't make this up. This is so good. You gotta get this. If any of you need this, you need it. I need it. I'm gonna give myself more of these. It's honestly, it has to be the best beer for summertime. I just drank this. This is good before I drank that one. That one just killed my palate, but this is good. It's good. Point of the matter is, trying to give you guys more. Ooh, that burp came out. Tripping Animals, Limonada, Rosada. So good. You gotta get this. It's so good. I hope all of you get it. Hope all of you get it. Why do I want you guys? Because I want you guys to have the best. Okay? I want you guys to have the best. I paid $20 for this. Four of them. $20 for 4 of them. Okay, I want you to have the best. This is so good. But again, don't have dinner before this. I haven't had dinner. I'm gonna eat dinner right now. I'm gonna eat dinner right now. And after I eat dinner, I'm gonna take a cold shower and spray a good fragrance. What fragrance am I gonna spray today before I go to sleep? Spice Bomb. I'm gonna wear Spice Bomb Night. Spice Bomb Night Vision. That's what I'm gonna wear today. Okay, that's what I'm gonna wear tonight. After I take a nice shower after I eat. It's so good. What a review on this bottle. What a review on this bottle. What a review on this bottle. So good. Night Vision. Spice Bomb. You know it. And then let's start moving these Buffalo Trace. Oh! These over here. Bangers, bangers, bangers. Bangers, bangers, bangers. Let's put this over here. Bangers, bangers, bangers. By the way, if you guys want me to feed Rico Suave's over there. He's sleeping. You guys see Rico Suave? You guys, if you want me to feed Rico Suave, if you want me to feed the Rico Suave, it has to be $20 or more. Okay, $20 or more, I'll feed. I'll put him around here. I'll put him around here, and we'll feed Rico Suave real quick. If not, you can wait till tomorrow. All right? Rico Suave, he's there. He's looking beautiful. Beautiful, just like he always does. I do recommend all of you to definitely get yourself a Rico Suave. Well, you might get a second Rico Suave. I was thinking about it today, getting a second Rico Suave. What do you guys think? Second Rico Suave? A second Rico Suave. What do you guys think? I get two Rico Suaves. What do you think? Two Rico Suaves? You guys want me to get two Rico Suaves? One is enough. One is enough. Two Rico Suaves. What do you think? Two Rico Suaves. Somebody said Rick and Martin in the chat room. Come on, man. Who said that? Be young. It ain't no. It ain't no Ricky. It ain't no Ricky, man. For the Miami Dolphins, Ricky. No, it ain't no Ricky. For the Miami Dolphins, running back, Ricky. Ricky. It ain't no Ricky. Here we go. Miami Dolphins, running back, Ricky. No, it ain't no Ricky. It is. As a matter of fact, it is a Ricky. It is a Ricky. It ain't no Ricky Martin. It's a Ricky for the Miami Dolphins. Look at that. Man, maybe I should get a second. How many of you want me? How many of you want me to get a second? How many of you want me to get a second one? I get a second one. How many of you guys want me to get a second one? I feel like I have so many black worms. I have so many black worms that I just feel like I should have another one. Do it, April says. Do it, April says. I feel like I should have another one. So cool to have two. So I don't know, man, but there can only be one man. There could be two mascots. There could be two mascots. Of course, there could be. There could be five mascots. There could be five mascots. They're all the same mascot. They're all the same. They're all the same fish, just different color. Yeah. Now it'd be it'd be a little bit different if the mascot was a snake, and then it'd be a fish, and then it'd be a iguana, and then it'd be a bird, and then it'd be a dolphin. And it's kind of iffy. That's kind of iffy. That's a little bit suspect. But if it was five different of the same fish, same mascot, same fish, just different color, woo! That's a good mascot. Oof. That's a mascot right there. Oof. That's a mascot. That's a mascot. That's a mascot. Ladies and gentlemen, we are one hit away from 30 likes. If you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. You know what? We might actually put a snake on the stream, right? How many of you want to see a snake on the stream? How many of you scared of snakes? We might put a snake on the stream. What you think? We might put a snake on the stream. If the snake likes, what you think? We're going to do that? Mm-hmm. We're going to do a snake. April Neal says, F no. You know what? We're going to do a snake. We're going to do a snake. We're going to do a snake. I got to figure out the time of day and the time and day. We're going to do a snake. I just thought of that. We're going to do a snake. Maybe eventually. Maybe we might do it. Maybe we might not. Maybe we might do it, we might not. Look, point of the matter is, look, we're at 109 minutes on the stream. Somebody hit that. Oh, is that a bird? Did you see that? What was that? Ladies and gentlemen, I need to eat. It's dinner time. I need to eat something. I have to heat up my food. You're afraid of snakes? Ooh, April. We'll put a monkey. We'll put a monkey on the stream. What other animals can we put on the stream? We can put a monkey. Let me see. What are the? We can't put a panda because the pandas are extinct. Can't put a dolphin because it needs water. Let me see. We could put a. I don't want to put an anaconda, man. Hell no. We don't want to put those monkeys from Congo. We don't put. You seen that Congo movie? How many have seen that Congo movie with the monkeys? We don't want those Congo monkeys. No. We ain't gonna put no Congo monkey. You seen those Congo monkeys from that movie? Remember that movie in the '90s? Congo. That was the scariest movie in the world. If you thought Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory was scary, Congo, man, those monkeys they take the brain out of your head. Those Congo monkeys, they take their brain out of your head, man. Those monkeys from that movie Congo, they take the goddamn, they scalp your head. Yes, they scalp your head and they take your brain. Man, those monkeys were no joke. If anybody's seen movies back in the 90s, one of the scariest movies, Congo, man. Those monkeys, man. Those monkeys, man. It was no joke. And I saw it in the movie theater. I remember the dudes, all the guys. This is the craziest part. The guys were showing up, and then it was like a dune. It was like a dune, right? It was like in a cave, a dune. It was like an ant dune or something, and all the monkeys started going whoo, 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 like that. And the next thing you know, it, like the whole crowd just looks away. They're like, "Oh, I gotta run away." Wait, what happened to Billy? And then they look back, and Billy, his whole head, his whole scalp is open. His brain is on the floor. Those monkeys, man, from Congo. That movie was crazy. Another movie that was crazy back in the day is Anaconda, man. Damn, that Anaconda movie. I'm in Florida, so, in Florida, we get snakes, a bunch of snakes. Anaconda, man, that movie Anaconda, that snake was sucking up. That snake was sucking up people like ramen soup, man. Holy crap. Anaconda movie, damn. I think LL Cool J was in the movie. Got sucked up like a Japanese ramen noodle soup, man. It was crazy. I think J-Lo got sucked up too. Man, J-Lo got sucked up by P. Diddy and an anaconda. That's crazy. That's crazy work. By the way, we did drink this. Those gorillas, man, in that movie Congo. Damn. That movie was no joke. That movie's no joke. Let's drink this up. I'm Amy. Oh, damn. Is that what the monkey said? Planet of the Apes, they should erase that whole series. Planet of the Apes, they should erase the whole series from the movie theaters. They should never show that on TV or anywhere. Never again. That might be the most stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. Not only is it stupid, it's probably as scary as the robots taking over. Monkeys taking over on a horse. Wow. That's got to be the worst. Ladies and gentlemen, let me say this right now. You guys are watching, but I'm going to say this. We're at 114 minutes. Okay, we're at 114 minutes. We're going to review this. For anybody that rewatching this one and you just got to this point, you know what? For some of you that are watching, we're talking about in the chat room. We're just having a fun time. Today is officially Tuesday. And officially, we can end the stream right now, which I think we're going to. I gave you enough on the stream. Wakanda, Wakanda can suck it. Wakanda can suck it. Disney, anything from Disney can suck it. Just like Bud Light. Ladies and gentlemen, for all of you watching around the world, huge shout out to the USA. Without the USA, we are not who we are in this world. You have to thank the USA for everything that you have. The world could be run by a dude with a mustache. You don't want that. With a little, it's not even a whole mustache. It'd be like a small little mustache. Point of matter is, ladies and gentlemen, you guys are awesome. And we have to give a shout out to, all right, shout outs to the USA, U.S. Marines, U.S. Army, U.S. Navy, U.S. Air Force, and the U.S. Space Force battling the aliens over the moon. Ripper Crew, you know what time it is? Oof. It's about 8:35. Ripper Crew with number one. 8:35. I don't think I'm going to leave tonight. I'm not leaving tonight. I ain't leaving. I don't think I'm leaving. Well, I'm going to see you after I eat dinner if I'm leaving tonight, but I don't think I'm leaving for some of you watching. So that means that you guys are going to get more energy from me tomorrow. For all of you watching, great review on this. I love this. So good. Get yourself one of these. Tripping Animals, if you find it at the store, I paid $20 for 4 of these. Limonada Rosada, really good. You guys awesome. Get yourself a fat one. Shout out to all of you. Shout out to the Super Chatters, Edgar Romeo. Shout out to Edgar Romeo, Mr. Jim Man. He's at the gym. Be Young, April Neal, Ash in the chat room, Farm Kitty, Ryan Quinn, and for all of you. Also, Farm Kitty, thank you so much for the Super Chat. You guys are awesome. Everybody watching here, if you haven't already subscribed, this is your first time watching, these are 5 whiskeys that I say, I just have to have them. I have to have these whiskeys. I'm like, Ethan, I see you, Ethan. I'm like, Batman, you got to get that membership, Batman. By the way, just now that I said Batman, there's a lot of women that say, why do you not sleep? It's 4 a.m. Why do you not sleep? It's like 3 a.m. Why do you not sleep? Why are you up at night? Why are you... Okay, for any of the women out there that always ask me, here you go. The answer is clear. I'm Batman. I'm Batman. There you go. There's the answer. For all of you watching, thank you so much for tuning in. And for all of you, ladies, never ask a man what the hell he's doing at night. Because he's just going to say what I said. I'm Batman. Ladies and gentlemen, Ripper Crew, you know what time it is. We're number one. Yes, the Batman colors. Yes, I wear Batman because I am Batman. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys are also Jack. I see you, Jack. For all of you watching, thank you everybody for tuning in. Hit that like button. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Reaper officially signing out. Oh, I was hoping I crushed that one. That was a good one, though. Buffalo Trace, 1.75. Oof. I don't know why I'm hitting this. Am I an old person for hitting this to see if it's real? I think so. 1.75. I have to have it.